Oh dear, we started with a cough straight off. Sorry about that. So, 17th of May 2023. Astrology just giving what I don't know. 4 words, right place, wrong time. And it sounds like, I'm showing my age now, but it sounds like Chunta. You know that Shaft in the 70s? Something like that. So, or Starsky and Hutch, something like that. So we'll see, I don't know. Right place, wrong time. So timing is everything. Today's card is the 17, what we got the other day, and we got it about 6 times, didn't we? Aquarius energy. So we shall just see if it's mentioned in the astrology. No, just the moon entering Taurus. So I'm going to keep trying to post the daily chart for you so you can see where everything is. In relation to the read, because it seems to make sense. Okay, so it's in not the sweet spot, the one after that. So again, they're doubling up on the Aquarius energy. And we've got the new moon coming up, so I should be doing a new moon read as well. It's about choices again. At least you have a choice. And we're talking the right choice, because this is the right choice. Adam, Eve and Lily, the Garden of Eden, the snake in the grass going up that tree, Idrisil, tree of life, as above so below, Gemini energy. 6 and 24 positive. Releasing and letting go what no longer serves you, not trying to control the situation. You're letting go of your ego, really. And there he is again in the upright. He's totally changed it around. Aries. Looking after yourself, getting a makeover, having your hair done, presenting yourself well to the world, starting again, and bringing success into your life. Aries energy, Aries cusper. Early Aries is Pisces, late Aries is Gemini. The red-haired man. And we have Aquarius. And Aquarius again, today's card, which is neutral. This could be a widow, a divorcee, someone who's detached, clear thinking, stands up for what's right, somebody who defends the underdog, and sever ties. Somebody sees things very, very clearly. Doctors, priests, lawyers, nurses, dark-haired women, any or all of those. And bliss, happiness, your wishes and dreams can come true. There's an opportunity coming. Don't miss it, because it could quite easily be missed. Perhaps because you're in your comfort zone. Things are going so well, you don't want to rock the boat. This is an opportunity not to be missed. A celebration, a reunion, a proposal, a get-together. There is nothing negative in this read. So whatever comes after this, I know that this is an absolutely positive, important day. And we had it 6 times the other day, so I knew the 17 was going to be important. Aquarius is mentioned, Gemini is mentioned, Aries is mentioned. 3 months, 4 years, 10 months. Massive, positive read. Not one negative card there. So let's see. It's up to you. A new business, a new home, a new life, a new beginning in some form or another. Time to celebrate. And there it is though. It's a heavy burden, this. A very heavy burden. 10 days. And this opportunity that might be missed if you don't take it. And that's maybe what the heavy burden is. Because you know you want to take it, but you don't want to rock the boat because everything's going so well. Yeah, red flags, red lights. Stop what you're doing. I don't care how good it is. You need to take this opportunity. And then enemies overcome, even if those enemies are yourself. Watch out for traffic lights. Teamwork, not so good in work life. Burning the candle at both ends. The tattoos again. They keep mentioning the tattoos. This time it's the goat or the ram. Aries or Capricorn. 8 years. Internet communications. Effort needed. And then we have a couple. Now, Libra energy. He's not detached. He's not clear thinking. He can be a dangerous man. Sitting on the fence. Not making that decision. And lying to yourself or others. Lies, deceit and confusion. Mind games. So somebody here in the background doesn't want this new beginning to start. And it may be because it will lose a friendship. It could be problems with schooling, study, institutions, the way you was brought up to believe things. Taurus, the neck and throat issues. 523, Simon and Peter. All negative. Somebody could be the lamb to the slaughter if they're not careful. Nightmare situation. That's why you need to make the right choice for you. Because the door is open. He can come out of that cage whenever he feels like it. But for some reason he's not. Or she's not. 9 weeks. You will always regret it if you miss this opportunity. It's so sad when that read is so perfect. So, end to a marriage, an end to a friendship, an end to faith in something. Realising that this is not your tribe, this is not your team, whatever it is. It could be at work. Because it's too much, you may be working too many hours and it's costing you too much personally. But you have to make that decision. And there it is. So we've got all the cards that we need. The nightmare situation. 9 weeks. And it will be a nightmare because you have to choose what's your priority. What's most important to you. Is it your happiness, which is what was in the first line, or is it career, finances, etc.? You have to love yourself enough to love yourself unconditionally. Don't judge yourself or others. There could be a child or the beginnings of some new love there. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's the Scorpio. Transformations. You need to shed a skin, come out of your comfort zone and transform your life. The 13. Reproductive organs and shared resources. There is a bond here that cannot be broken. It may be someone in spirit even. So no matter what you do, you will not break that bond. So for some of you, you are a widow. And you've been getting on your own way because in some way you feel unfaithful to your husband if you find another companion. But your partner, whoever this is in spirit, be it male or female, is saying they give the blessing. There is the tall, handsome stranger, the gypsy card there, coming into your life. So that could be the scenario. Yeah, but it's a heavy burden because you have to make a choice, and it won't be an easy choice. There are those who see when they're shown, and those who will never see. Don't be the one in denial. Don't be the one that's played by mind games to keep you trapped in your nightmare. There will be unexpected events or communications that are not pleasant, but you must take action. Come home to who you truly are. Stop banging your head against a brick wall and wasting time, because this burden will only get heavier. So, Pisces, you have to believe in yourself. And well done, Spirit, because it's brought us full circle. 6 or 24 is the Lovers. Pisces is the victim or the martyr. Don't be that victim. Don't be the martyr. Sacrificing your life for, even if it's for someone you love that's passed. They don't want that. They want you to be happy. That's all they want. So, I must be a mermaid, for I have no fear of depth, but a great fear of shallow living. And that's the nightmare. Living a shallow life. Number 4 could be important. And somebody's heart is chambered. In faith and trust, you must surrender to what is. Just let go. Let the universe, what it does what it does best. It's a double fish ruled by Neptune. We have 2 fishes, one swims upstream, one swims down. You choose which direction you're going to go. Pisces and Neptune is the thing that's been causing all this trouble, and it won't end till 2026. This is a mystery. It's unfathomable, but can indicate a life that needs clarifying, yes, as well as definition. It's the last sign of the zodiac, and they've picked up much here and there and experienced almost everything along the way. But sometimes they don't process things very well and tend to repeat mistakes. Become your own worst enemy by repeating those mistakes. Pisceans have trouble maintaining boundaries and sometimes even feeling half erased, and that could be you, even if you haven't got Pisces in your chart. If you've ever observed a Pisces, you may notice they don't appear intelligent as they really are. You could even call them gullible or naive. Well, that's that. A bit vague until they start cranking out works of genius, and they can be so physically tuned in, psychically tuned in. I always say physically, sorry. It'll knock your socks off. Pisces is a beautiful sign with much compassion, denoting true visions that link with the collective. Those ruled by this sign know it all deep down, but have trouble sorting matters out and never get very confused. They are able to sense deeply, accept certain things that are extremely bad for them, the red flags, which turn out into mishaps and disasters. Through it all, they survive, and you too will survive. Dreamers, artists, composers, poets, mystics, victims and prisoners all fall into the rulership of this water sign. There is little doubt that higher consciousness falls under the domain of Pisces. In a superficial way, it looks to the world as if the world is their oyster, with their talent, beauty and sensitivity and a connectedness with the unknown. Pisces sees the best in everyone, But the flip side is, when they are proved wrong, is cynicism, which can come in waves. So dreams will lead you now, but clear thinking is a must. You may be extra sensitive to beauty, poetry. You feel connected to the source. You like the idea of surrendering to what is, and compassion flows. You must take advantage of inspiration and channel it into creative projects. Yes, the new beginnings. If you have a notion or a dream, it's time to swim to it. Capture that wave. A great idea from the past may re-emerge, and you may want to return and finish it. But you will want to tackle the idea soon while you're inspired, or the entire matter will disappear into the rushes. About your question, you will be confused, yes, by the reactions of others or simply unable to get the correct answers. Pisces can be like the pristine sea or the muck of a swamp, so getting lost is a danger. Make sure you're not being pulled under by other people's complications. It is even possible that you have someone in your life that intentionally saps you. Usually this is not intentional, but because of some delusional way of thinking and their view of the world that clouds the issues. Those that see, those who see when they're shown, and those who will never see. Don't fall into the same confusion. Make sure you are protected and have proper boundaries in place. You may have physical symptoms but find no reason for them. Be careful when this comes up, especially in regards to medicines or drugs, especially allergies and strange reactions to medications that you may have developed. And Pisces card involved, circumstances will be covert or at least obscured from your view for now. The unknown. And the 9, the peace walker. So walk in peace. Lead me, guide me, walk beside me. Move gently forward. Healing taking place. The Hermit. The Peace Walker is an elemental who resides on this earth plane to help raise your awareness, to help others find their way home to who they truly are. There are many elementals who have chosen to walk this path to help humanity, all of nature and its many beings on this planet. They sometimes find it difficult to be in human form, but understand that it is for a greater purpose. At this time our worlds are connected, but this may not always be so. If we continue to destroy what beauty we have in this world, this is the concern that they carry, and the task is not an easy one. It is a heavy burden. Peace Walker asks you to take up the challenge yourself and do what you can to help raise the consciousness of humanity. So you must take action. There's my Ace of Wands. Lost it, but it's there somewhere. Where can you help or set an example to educate or inspire others to look after nature and all its beings? Where in life can you change your habits that have an impact on this plane? We cannot do this alone. We need all who are willing to listen. Another message by drawing this card is one of finding peace. Peace is essential in this day and age to help us through the stresses of everyday life. It sometimes seems that stress and being busy is taking precedence over being calm and nurturing ourselves. So burning the candle at both ends. There seems to be less time for ourselves. We are time poor, tired and running on empty. This in itself is not sustainable unless we balance the scales by finding peace and calm, which means finding time to let this in, because our external environment reflects our internal environment. So as within, so without. By finding peace within ourselves, we can create peace in our external environment, and vice versa. Make some time for yourself every day. You can sit and just be. Meditate if it helps. Find your center. Get out into nature. When we emanate calm, it's infectious to others, and we receive back calm in answer to the energy we are sending out. Help others find their peace. If this is the one thing you feel you can do to make a difference in this world, the more we find peace, the more we find peace on a collective scale. Become centered and able to handle situations better. Bring balance back into your life and make time for you. Brilliant. So where are we? We're going to take a room. Haggar, sorry. We had it the other day, didn't we? There it is. And there again, this is the rune of the unknown. And that's the fear. It's frightening and mysterious. And events that are sudden, disruptive. There you go, the Eight of Wands reversed. Your life is about to be turned upside down. You will have very little power to avert these happenings, which like cold Arctic winds will blow hard and confuse your senses with swirling sleet. Its meaning could be taken quite literally as a disruption to travel plans due to inclement weather, but it is more likely that its interpretation goes beyond the mere literal. It is fortunate that the cold winds of icy reality that are set to blow will soon yield a softer breeze of spring. So hope is implicit in this meaning of Hagla, so don't lose faith. All that you have to do is sit out the storm and make sure that you wrap up warm. Hagala is also considered to be the rune of gamblers, especially those who are willing to risk a lot. Since it is the 9th in the Elder Philcup series, it corresponds with the number 9. 9. And we have the nightmare situation, 9, 9. So 9, 9, 9, it could be an emergency situation. Many rune readers do not consider, because 999 is the English emergency services. Many rune readers do not consider Haglaz to have an inverted meaning. It is always a disruptive and uncomfortable influence. However, if this rune repeatedly occurs in an inverted position, then there is a danger of silly, avoidable accidents. So stop. They're saying, stop what you're doing. Don't take those risks today, especially at traffic lights. In this case, the rune suggests that more forethought would be a very good idea. Take your time, don't rush, and think through each of your moves very, very carefully. So, a word of warning there. Sagittarius, 8th house of Scorpio, which we've got again. Sagittarius is learning hard lessons and Mars, so conflicts are possible. And we know we had Mars in Cancer. I don't know where it is now, but I shall look at the chart and find out. 8th house is about death, birth, rebirth, the reproductive organs, shared resources, funeral parlours, cemeteries, labour wards, ancestral property, the colour black, interaction, shared resources, birth, death, rebirth, regeneration, sexual unions, integration, self-sacrifice, expanded awareness, inheritance and other people's money, and also metaphysics, the spirit. So walking with spirit. Mars. Mars in Sagittarius is boisterously assertive, enthusiastic, energetic, bold, but tactless, with a tendency to exaggerate, so it may be lies. Mars in Sagittarius is an inveterate traveller, attracted to free spirits. So travelling, but be careful of lies. Acceptance. It's the heart chakra. Accept what is. The green. So, acceptance is a humbling experience. There's no room for ego, and a difficult emotion to nurture and develop. Acceptance means trusting that everything is exactly where it's supposed to be. So we said right place, wrong time, didn't we? And when life throws you its best and worst, acceptance is trusting it's all part of the journey. Recognizing and finding the tolerance and understanding we need to get through this situation is truly the stuff that spiritual ascension is all about. It's finding the courage to explore the positive and negative aspects of a situation, not being in denial. Sometimes we feel that all is lost and that the situation is far too far gone to bring it back to where you want it to be. Stop. What did they say? Stop for a moment. Reassess the situation. Is it too far gone, or has it headed off in a direction that you don't want, which is your ego talking? You're so caught up in controlling the situation that you're missing the wonderful opportunities. Like I said, if you miss that opportunity, you'll always regret it. Many good things have occurred either directly or indirectly due to turmoil and confusion or chaos surrounding the event, which you perceive as losing control. It is not yours to control. It's time to accept and let go. You will get to the finish line, maybe not fast, but the journey there will be worth the delay, and the prize at the end much bigger than what you expect. Let the universe do what she does best. Well done, Spirit, to get the words right out of my mouth, and allow her to create a wonderful ending to this situation. So a win-win situation, but not if you keep resisting and try to keep something together that isn't for you. Simple as that. Don't fight it. Stand in your truth and don't be losing faith in what you believe in. What others believe isn't necessarily what you believe, and you don't have to conform to other people's ideas. Yeah. Kindness is all you need. In order to be kind, you must be open and open your heart to the gentle qualities of caring and compassion. Be kind to yourself. Have reasonable expectations of yourself and give yourself due praise. In order to nurture the gentle qualities of kindness, you have to cherish yourself. So give yourself a pat on the back. You're human. We all make mistakes. When you do something for yourself, you automatically extend that same energy to others, as within, so without. Kindness melts barriers of ice around people and re-empowers those who are afraid. So reach out to the lonely, draw out the shy, and include those who feel isolated and comfort the sad. Your rewards will be a sense of inner peace, warmth, and love. Above all, be kind to yourself and others. Do unto others as you would have done unto yourself. That's exactly right. No bullying, no nastiness, no harsh words. If you've got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Suck it up, buttercup. And there it is again, surprises. Surprise, surprise. Under the most ordinary stone is an undisturbed garden. Something is growing, and it's something you're never going to believe. So, thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. This is a good read. Thanks for listening.